Here I want to show our next generation Precision 7730. Our Precision 7730 has completely been redesigned from the bottom up. It has a whole new chassis design which has been reduced in the X, Y, and Z format and has a weight reduction. So we have about a 15% reduction in chassis and another probably half-pound reduction in weight. It dropped from about 7.5 pounds to below 7 pounds. The 7730 is a capable machine for the media and entertainment industry for many reasons. Some of the generational upgrades are 8th generation Intel Core i5, i7, i9, and Xeon processors. The i7, i9, and Xeon are next generation 6-core processors, so that it gives you some additional compute when you're rendering or making edits and such. From a graphics perspective, the 7730 has 3 VR-ready graphic cards. I'm sorry, 4 being VR-ready. 1 from AMD, it's a Radeon Pro WX 7100, and then 3 additional from NVIDIA, being NVIDIA Quadros, all the way up to a P5200 graphic card. Video outputs on the 7730 are from next generation Thunderbolt that can support DisplayPort 1.4. We also have native HDMI 2.0 on the back and native mini DisplayPort 1.4. This is our 8K monitor, which is connected to the 7730 via a single mini DisplayPort 1.4 plug. Our 7730 has a lot of expandability also. We have 4 internal M.2 locations for a total storage capacity of 8 terabytes. So that gives you a lot of room to be able to have your 8K raw footage loaded up. We know those are very large in size and allows you to leverage an 8K monitor and be able to do your edits in raw format with uncompressed type work. The other thing that we have is extended our memory profile. So you'll notice that we have moved from 64 gigs maximum up to 128 gigabytes of system memory. So this again is very important when you're talking about being able to put as much data as you can up in memory so that it can be transferred to the processor and the graphic card to be processed and sent to the monitor as fast as possible. Another thing that we have that's unique to Dell is we offer something called super speed memory. We have 3200 megahertz memory, the only vendor who offers that. And 3200 megahertz memory is basically if you were to think of your data being moved through a hose. You have traditional 2666 could be a garden hose, and then our new 3200 megahertz is like a fire hose. You're able to transfer that data that much faster from the source to being compute and being able to get your job done in a timely manner. Additionally, for people who need to ingest large amounts of data, say your workflow in 8K is multi-gigabytes or terabytes of data, you're able to connect to the Thunderbolt port via an external 10K or fiber channel device and be able to transfer that data through at 40 gigabit per second, which our Thunderbolt 3 port allows you native access to. The other thing that the Thunderbolt port is wonderful for is connecting an external GPU device. We have tested numerous external GPU devices where you can take a professional desktop class graphic card, Radeon Pro, XGS, or it could be NVIDIA GP100, and you're able to plug those into the external eGPU and be able to leverage both the internal and the external graphic card as your render and your edit engine. And then as technology moves along, a couple years down the road, you can continue to upgrade your external eGPU box with the latest and greatest graphic cards as they become available. So you're able to make this almost a true desktop type replacement and be able to use and extend the longevity of your mobile workstation.